All right, we'll try this again. So I'm not sure where I left off, so I'm gonna start kind of back. All right, we'll start here. So Grandma, continuing with you. Where did you meet Papa?
I met him at the diner,
Do you know which one?
Bee's Diner,
Oh, you met at Bees.
where he used to hang out. He hung out with my girlfriend's brother. And I went with my girlfriend, so we just met each other.
And how old were you guys when you met?
I was 22, she was 19.
Yeah, I think I was 19.
How long did you guys court before?
4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
And I asked her to marry me.
Wow.
She said yes.
Did you have a ring?
No, I didn't. I just asked her. We bought the ring later.
How did he propose? Do you remember?
I think,
I said, would you marry me? She said yes.
I don't think so. I think you said, if I asked you to marry me, would you say yes? And I said yes. And you said, well, I'm not going to. And I don't think he asked me. Another night he asked me. That's what I got.
So the second time he asked you, how did he ask you then?
I don't remember.
It wasn't as magical as the first time?
No.
No, there was none on the knee. We just talked about marriage and we knew he was going to get married.
Where was your wedding?
Where?
Yeah.
Crompton.
Yeah, down in Crompton. Anthony Hall, was it? Yeah, Anthony Hall.
Where's that?
Right
Rhode
down
Island?
in Crompton, yeah, in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
It was like a P&A hall. People used to go there drinking and they'd have parties there, and we had our wedding there.
Who was your maid of honor?
Auntie Crenna.
Who was your best man?
My brother Ernie.
Ernie. Did you guys have bachelor and bachelorette parties?
I didn't. I think Frenchie took you out. You went out drinking the night before.
I don't remember that.
Sounds like it was a good time then. After you were married, where did you guys live?
We had an apartment in
Tyoke Avenue.
Tyoke Avenue. It was about right around where we lived. We had
And it was right near, what was that big place right on, I don't know, it's a big restaurant right on Tyoke Avenue when we lived down that road.
down the street is where that place burned down.
Oh, the station?
No, one of the, I don't know what it was on the river.
I don't know.
A lot of them people got killed that night on that.
That was the station.
The club?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? In
Yeah.
Rhode Island, yeah. No, we don't live near there.
That's where it was.
I don't know.
Were you guys living together before you got married?
No.
No, after you got married you did.
No, she was a virgin.
Put it on the head ring.
I wanted to add that in there.
Put it in the movies.
And were you?
Yes, I was too.
Is that true? Do you know otherwise, Grandma?
No, she don't know nothing.
So you could be lying for all we know. Did you already live in that apartment, or you guys got it after you got married?
After we got married.
Yeah, we had it so that we went there after we were married.
We had we picked out another place before then. It was a bar. In back of the bar was a room. So we went in there and we got the apartment in there. Then she got outside and she says, no, I'm not living in that bar. She said, you think I'm gonna go and live in there? She said, I'll be leaving.
I said, I'm used to better things in life. I did.
She said, okay, go. She took off. She left me there, and what you do? You drove that night.
I was driving that night. Your car was at my house,
Yeah. So
and I
she
just
left,
left
she
him.
left me there, and I had to walk all the way over to her house to get my car.
Did you talk about it when you got there, or she wouldn't even talk to you?
No, we talked about. We must have made up that.
Not that night, because you got your car and you left.
Yeah. That was one start of the marriage. So then we went to that other place and we got this brand new apartment. Duplex house it was. We got that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was real nice.
How long did you live there?
Couple of months.
Couple months and we went and bought. Her father Frenchie, her stepfather Frenchie was a carpenter, and I had an idea one day to go to Lowe's. I don't know if it was Lowe's or so. I wasn't Lowe's, but it was another building contractor. And I ordered a house. You could buy a house back then. I ordered a house and then we went and bought the land up in Situate. We
Is
paid
Grossman's? I think Grossman's must still be in Rhode Island.
I'm not sure.
So we built we went up there, we built the house for the piece of land for $300. That land we were up there. So then we went and I talked to her father, stepfather, to build the house for us. And that's what they delivered everything for $7,000. We built the house for $7,000.
So they delivered all the supplies and just dropped it off, and then
Dropped
you.
the house. Oak floors and everything else. Hardwood floors and everything. Beautiful.
So how did it look like when it was dropped off? Just 2x4s, or was it
Yeah.
walls that were pre-built?
No, nothing was. Everything was 2x4s, and that was it.
Wow. How long did it take you to build the house?
About a month, 2 months.
Were you working then?
Yeah, I was working at American Standard then.
But before we built that house, so we lived down in Arctic
That's right.
on Potter Avenue on the
That's right.
third
Back
floor.
up there. That's right.
Because that's when we had Keith, we lived there. We had Laurie, we lived there. And then we moved up to the new house.
After it was built. What was the address of that house?
The one where we built, it was Charles Hoppin Road. I think it was 16 Charles Hoppin Road, Situate.
Have you guys gone back? Is it still standing?
Yeah.
Still there, yeah.
Nice house. They went in and did it all over not too long ago.
Since these guys are questions kind of now more towards family and later in life, I'm going to start asking them for both of you, so both kind of answer just together.
Oh, okay.
And if you have different experiences, then feel free to answer that way as well. Have you guys traveled a lot? Did you guys do a lot of traveling?
No.
No. Do you have a favorite place to visit?
Yeah, we used to play cards all the time. We visit houses, you mean? We visit
Sure.
houses. We used to go all over and play cards every night.
How old were you guys when you did that?
When is
We
that?
were married.
Yeah, about 25.
Yeah. We'd go to aunt's house, like one of my aunts or his sister Norma's house, and just
Play cards.
play cards.
What kind of card games did you guys like to play?
Deuces are wild, things like that for pennies.
After you had started your family, did you have a favorite family vacation place?
No.
What did you guys like to do for your free time as a family once you had children?
We didn't do nothing. We stayed home all the time. We did. We just stayed home all the time.
Like we do now. Stay home.
Yeah.
Mind your own business.
What is your favorite memory with your children?
My favorite was playing baseball with them. I enjoyed that.
I
Just in the
used to like
backyard?
when we were all home together and we'd sing songs, and like when your father was dating her, I mean, he'd come up to the house and we had fun. I used to like that. Your father would play the guitar and we'd sing, and somebody had the pan and spoon. We had fun though.
Do you remember what songs you guys played?
Your father played Proud Mary, right? And that was probably it. And Brian was home. He was like 16, 17. It was fun because they were like teenagers then,
Yeah.
but they were all home. I enjoyed having them there.
Papa, when you played baseball, you said that was one of your favorite memories. Was it just in the backyard? You also coached, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, coaching. So I had Brian and Keith on the team, so that was good. And I coached a couple of years. That was it.
Were they any good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah.
Did they start? They both played. a
Oh
lot?
yeah, they started every time. Them two.
He played pitcher and Brian was
second-
shortstop. Or
Second base, yeah. Shortstop and second base.
Laurie, she was in softball. We went and watched her.
Was she any good?
As good as a girl can be, but girls at 10 years old, they'd throw the ball and it'd go between their legs and they'd run and get it. It was time consuming. It was, Laurie, I'm sorry, honey. Time consuming, but we enjoyed it.
Who was the better baseball player, Uncle Keith or Brian?
They're about the same.
Laurie.
Did either one of them ever hit a home run?
No, not that I know.
No. When you played, did you ever hit a home run?
No.
I don't even think Keith liked baseball. We put him on that mound and we'd say, strike him out, Keith, and he was a good pitcher. But Brian was really good too. And then there was Laurie.
Good as the age.
Then there was Laurie.
She tried hard, didn't you?
She wasn't that good at baseball. She was good at singing. She would.
She's a good singer.
She was a good singer.
What was your favorite song that she sung?
Goop of peas.
What's that?
Peas, 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 eating goop of peas. That was at a school concert, was it? Mighty how delicious, eating goop of peas. And you thought that it was almost done, you're so tired, and then you peas, peas, peas. So,
What is your dream for your children or grandchildren?
My dreams is to pray for whatever they're doing now. I mean, I couldn't be any happier than what I can see right now, what every one of them went through, what they're going through. So that's the best I could ever do.
they're all good kids, no burnouts.
None of them, every
None of
one of
them
them
were
was smarter than
burnouts.
me.
They all workers, no loafers, losers.
No, none of them, all good kids.
Just always remember family.
That's right.
Don't ever get too big that you forget them, because that's what counts.
What makes you happy?
What, right now?
This makes me happy. Really, really happy.
Yeah, I'm
Really happy.
I'm happy now.
Like in the day to day, what is it that makes you happy?
Just how far I got in life. And when I went to school, I got real more than I ever deserved.